What's up everyone, Sammy D here. This is Kart Life, all things Mario Kart and Mario Kart Tour. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers. So crazy. And guys, look, I had this decision that if I hit 1,000 subscribers before tomorrow night's new tour, I would do a 10 pull, maybe 2 10 pulls for Dixie or Funky. If it happens, it happens. Tell your friends, send this to a Mario Kart friend. And I hope you're doing well in Ranked Cup. You can check out my Ranked Cup breakdown that I posted with some tips, strategies, and thoughts on this week's Ranked Cup right here. Stay tuned to the end of this video. I will talk a little bit more about my ranked, how it's going, and something really cool that's in my shop. You don't want to miss it. But today I want to take a look at something. Since the newest update to Mario Kart Tour, it's been known that some new things are coming into the game that still have not yet rolled out. Among them, expert challenges. This is something I've been wanting to see in some shape or form in the game, and today I'm going to talk about what those might look like, some speculation, predictions as to how these expert challenges might play out. I have some fun ideas about them, so check it out. So the cooking tour was just announced. It starts tomorrow night late or Wednesday morning, wherever you are. It's got Choco Island 1 as a preview, although it looks like a trick version of the new Choco Island 1. We haven't had Choco Island 1 yet. So kind of disappointing, right? But right here in the preview, it says, the available courses, challenges, and tour gifts will change. This is a new line. They have not said this before. They usually said this tour will feature new courses and challenges. So this lets them off the hook for promising us new tracks, although we do have this new track, Choco Island 1. But the available courses, challenges, and tour gifts will change. This is kind of curious. Tour gifts will change. That might mean we have the point cap tickets finally unlocked. But this little line in the preview at the end, look forward to it, that is, I'm just gonna put a little pin in that, because if something really cool happens in this tour, like a lot of these updates roll out and it's a really fun tour after all, this little line will retroactively make a little more sense. They don't usually say that. Sure, they might just be saying, look forward to it, we're great. But I think there might be something to it. So in the new update features that still have not yet come, we have the point cap tickets, we have Coins Aplenty event, which no one knows anything about. And just a quick word on what that might mean, in my opinion, I'm thinking less of a coin rush type thing where you're actually racing and collecting a certain amount of get the most coins you can in some kind of event. I think it's going to be more like a timed period, say Wednesday through Saturday, 3 days, where you have to collect a certain amount of coins in normal racing. And if you do hit a certain mark, you might get a ruby reward or some tickets or something interesting. For people who get their 300 coins a day, limit breaking over the 300 coins a day like me, I'm not sure how many of y'all actually do that. Some people I know who play don't actually get their daily coins every day. To me, it's a no-brainer. You gotta get that limit break every day. You can get up to 400 coins a day, and then on top of that you have the 100 coins for free waiting for multiplayer to load. So around 500 coins a day just on the table for you. So if this is what Coins Aplenty is, just get a certain amount in 3 days, I think that we'll easily get it, but it might encourage other people to play more and go after those coins. Of course, you also have player level 100 and beyond coming soon. Right now it's still locked at 99. We're not getting any percentage points in that upper left corner for racing on new tracks, but that might roll out this tour also. If all these things come in this cooking tour, what sounds like a boring tour could end up being really exciting. But the most exciting thing for me will be expert challenges. For a while I've been sitting on a list I wanted to share of like 10 features I want added to Mario Kart Tour. This was one of them. This was one of the big ones. So let's talk about what this might look like. I'm gonna talk about 3 ways these expert challenges might manifest in the game, from kind of the least likely, which would be kind of my favorite, to the most likely ways it will probably play out. So the word challenges means a couple different things in Mario Kart Tour. On one hand, you have the bonus challenges that are part of each cup, Mario Cup, Diddy Kong Cup, where after the 3 races you do a bonus challenge. Could we have an expert reward built into this bonus challenge? That would look something like this. These challenges have seemed very easy since the beginning of the game. And I understand, they're trying to give players who've never played Mario Kart before, or kids or whatever, a chance to easily get the 3 stars every time there's a challenge if you don't get the 5 stars in the races. I get that. But what if you just threw on one more threshold at the bottom for pros, experts to hit? So on the combo count challenge, for example, it's actually very easy to get 1, 2, and 3 stars. What if you had one more bonus star at the end that was either the maximum thing you could get, like full non-stop combo? For time trials, maybe it's a much tighter record you have to hit. For a ring race, you have to pass through every single ring. It would be so easy for them to just throw on 1 extra star for doing the best possible job at the challenge, and it would give us expert players something harder to work for. It would be really fun to try to get these every cup. Now, I put a star in here as the reward. And if you get all the stars and all the gifts in a tour, you're just going to get 100 extra coins for that star. So it's not that much, but it would still give us something to work for every day to have these expert challenges within the bonus challenges. Another place challenges appear in Mario Kart Tour are the daily challenges. These are also extremely easy. Land a hit with a banana, do a rocket start, use a mushroom. You literally don't even have to touch the screen to get some of these daily challenges. And then there's the weird anomaly of land a hit with a super horn, which is comparatively very difficult. But again, they're giving beginner players an easy way to get some stars every day. But what if they threw in one daily expert challenge in addition to the 3 regular daily challenges? So it would appear right here under the 3 daily challenges, and it would be something like, for example, maintain a combo of 100 combos or more. I can think of a bunch more ideas for daily expert challenges. You have to do something specific with Mario. There's so many things that are more specific that we could have to do every day. And here, I'm actually going to suggest the idea of a ruby reward. And yes, just 1 ruby. If we got 5 rubies a day for a daily expert challenge, that would be a little too much. You'd basically be getting a 10 pull a week. I don't see them doing that, but 1 ruby every day, it doesn't seem like much, right? But in a tour, that's 14 extra rubies. You just throw them onto your ruby count, and in the end, it would be such a great thing to have. Honestly, I kind of love the idea of having to really work really hard for 1 ruby. To me, that shows the players that really want these rubies will go after these expert challenges. I just would love to have a daily expert challenge. Okay, it's got really passionate about that and knocked off my gold Mario. Lastly, the most likely way I think expert challenges will come to the game is basically in a new page of challenges. So when you go to menu, you have your challenges. You have your tour challenges. There are 2 weeks of them, one in week 1, one in week 2. You have your gold challenges. That's only for gold pass people. It's just 1 page per tour. Then you have your multiplayer challenges. They've only done 1 page of this so far. I would love to see them expand this as well. Then we have standard challenges 1-1 through 1-5. You know them. If you've been playing the game for a while, you've probably done with all these. If you're new to the game, you're still working on them, and they're really fun to try to hit these thresholds and get these rubies. They were the main way to get rubies for the first big phase of the game. Then you have standard challenges 2-1 to 2-5, and these get a little harder. You're doing like land 700 hits with bananas, things like this that take a long time to grind to, but still, if you've been playing from day one like me, you've long since completed all these. And so we've been waiting for standard challenges 3-1 to 3-5. I still think we should just have standard challenges 3-1 to 3-5. And there's maybe the next threshold of things to do. But if I'm guessing what they will probably do in this game is in lieu of doing standard challenges 3 pages, they will just give us pages of expert challenges. And I'm okay with that as long as we still get standard challenges 3-1 to 3-5 at some point. So an expert challenge page might look like this. Expert challenges 1-1 to 1-5, for example. I just knocked this up real quick, but perhaps the reward for completing all this is a higher amount of rubies, like 50 rubies. And I just jotted down a quick list of things we might see in expert challenges 1 to 5 that are available to everyone. Things like perform a non-stop combo a certain amount of times, maybe 50 times. Earn 99 coins or more in a race. Basically, you're limit breaking there 10 times. Reach the base point cap for drivers, karts, and gliders. You know how you use the base point tickets and you've maybe at this point maxed out everything in your inventory? Maybe you haven't yet, but when you do, it's a really satisfying feeling. You've gotten everyone to their max points. And that would be cool to have to max out a certain amount of characters and know they are done and get rewarded for it. Then you could have thresholds for ranked cup scoring. Get 50,000 in ranked cup, get 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, and so on. You could have track specific scores to hit. Take a track from the current tour like Toad Circuit R and say, okay, if you get 22,000 or more, you get the expert challenge ruby rewards for doing that. Land a double coin frenzy, land a triple coin frenzy. Yeah, I know, you don't want to just be grinding for frenzies to get certain challenges, but eventually you will get a double coin frenzy. I have gotten 2 triple coin frenzies in the 8 months or whatever of the game, and when you do, maybe you unlock something crazy like that. Collect 25 high-end drivers. We're all collecting these rare items, so maybe if you get a certain amount of them, you get the expert reward for that. And then something simple like earn 5 stars in every race in a tour. You've crushed the tour, you got 5 stars on everything, you got maybe all available unlockable stars. These are things that could be expert challenges. I'm a little afraid they're going to unveil expert challenges as just a standard challenges 3-1 to 3-5 in disguise. If they did something like this and it was just the next phase of more difficult challenges, you'll see things like collect 50 different drivers, collect 50 different karts or gliders, raise 5 drivers, karts, or gliders to level 6. Basically the next threshold from everything in challenges 2-1 to 2-5 we might see, and these might be listed as expert challenges. You know, land 2,000 hits with bananas, 500 hits with bombs, cause opponent to crash 5,000 times, reach tier 50. The last tier challenge was reach tier 40, so we haven't had 50, which is now going to be available. And then player level 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We don't have rewards for any of these benchmarks. They stopped unveiling new challenges after player level 50. If they do post challenges like this, players like myself are just gonna flush out a bunch of them at once. If we do get point cap tickets, you might see new challenges like unlock the cap for 5 drivers, karts, or gliders, etc. We'll see how rare the point cap tickets are. That's something I'm very curious about. So what do you think? Let me know in your comments below. Do you think we're going to see daily expert challenges as part of the 3 daily challenges? Do you think they're going to be expert challenges within the bonus challenges of each cup? Or do you think we're just going to get a page or 5 of expert challenges that are in the challenge pages? What do y'all think is most likely? What kind of expert challenges would y'all like to see in the game? And do you think they'll come tomorrow late night in the new cooking tour? I hope so. All right, so we do have just one more day until ranked results and the new tour. I will add 5 new friends at the end of tomorrow night's results. When I do a reaction to the cooking tour Wednesday morning, you'll see that friend code at the end of the video. And remember, I can't control what friends are shown in the friends list. It's very broken. I'm very sorry. It will be random. Okay, guys? Thanks so much for your patience. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, maybe we can have memberships, something cool like that coming soon. But I survived what I call the Saturday bump in Ranked Cup. I always notice there's a Saturday bump where all your opponents really jump up on a Saturday. And then there's the Tuesday gauntlet you got to get through tomorrow when people might rank up a little more with their levels and using their tickets. You can hold down all your competitors and see what they have. Kind of guess who might give me a run for my money, but I have been so fortunate with the strategies I've employed. Remember I talked about having 2 high-end driver tickets to either use on Vacation Peach together, or 1 to Ice Mario, 1 to Builder Mario for the 2 other tracks. I kept doing more runs, as a few of y'all suggested, on Toad Circuit R with Vacation Peach. I didn't even have to use any tickets, and I got 4,000 extra points. Got a double coin box frenzy followed by a coin frenzy. Man, that felt so good. Vacation Peach is by far one of the best characters in this game. And one day, when we're into a new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart 9 or whatever, if Vacation Peach is not a character and if coin box is not in there, we're really going to look back on how much we loved this game. So I've been able to save my tickets. It's such a great feeling. Y'all check out this ticket situation. First of all, tons of common tickets have been in the shop with this pipe frame gate appearing all the time, the pipe frame in place of tickets, getting all these common tickets. So I've been able to collect all of them, which is good. I will be able to take certain level 5 gliders or drivers all the way to level 6. That will open up new slots in my shop for better tickets. Or if a character like Baby Mario or Baby Luigi is in Ranked Cup, I can take one of them all the way to level 6 and get those boomerang frenzies because they are the best. But I do have a few super tickets. I have these high-end tickets I've been able to totally save. Been so nice. I'm so grateful for this tour. And before we go, I want to show y'all what's in my shop. I have been saving coins. I got 14,000 coins. Thinking here is try to build up that 10,000 or 12,000 coin reserve, because if a high end like Dry Bowser comes into the shop for 12,000, I don't have him maxed out yet to level 6. I have a ways to go. So I would love to just buy a Dry Bowser. It would be such a great use of coins. I'm realizing more and more leveling up these high end drivers is so huge for Ranked Cup, not to mention high end gliders. And what do we have in my shop despite the pipe frame gate? And as a gift to me for saving all this money, I am rewarded with a high-end glider ticket. I've only seen one of these maybe ever in the shop, and I am so happy because the gliders, I always only have one high-end glider ticket available at any time. I can never save more of them because I'm always having to use one for Ranked Cup. So I've got one in my pocket, and this will be 2, and I'm gonna buy it right here just for y'all. 10,000 coins. And that is going to save me in some future ranked cup. It's going to be great. Down to 4,000. Going to start saving up again. I'm going to try to not buy supers if I can. Of course, tickets will start appearing. I might have to buy some tickets. So that's the situation. Cooking tour late tomorrow night. I'll have a reaction video Wednesday morning. So close to 1,000 subscribers. Send this to a Mario Kart friend. And if I hit 1,000 subscribers before the pipe goes away tomorrow night at 1 a.m., I will do 1 or 2 tin pulls for Funky or Dixie. You guys tell me. Let's see if we can get one of these characters. Why not? If we get to 1,000 subscribers. If not, I'm saving my rubies. I'm going to have them for a rainy day to do tons of pulls, which y'all will definitely be able to enjoy whenever I do them. Thanks so much. Y'all stay home, stay safe, be kind to one another, and hang in there. All right? Y'all be good. Talk to you later.